Listen, PSA, nice guys are winning, okay? We don't want the mean guys. We don't want the players. We don't want the bad boys, okay? We need the men who are doing nice things. Where are the lover boys? This is a lover boy all call. If you're a lover boy, get in them comments.
They want the lover boys to save them after being ran down by the bad boys.
Do you want to know the real reason that guys have given up on dating and stopped pursuing women and why relationships are failing? It's because when was the last time that you can even think about, whether it is someone that you know or you personally, that the good guy actually won in life? Because you have men out here that are working 80 hours a week to provide for their families. You have men out here who are pursuing women casually. They are, showing up. They are doing the dates. They are doing the flowers. They are planning the vacations. They are, emotionally in tune. And if they're not, they're going to therapy to figure it out. They are everything and more that women can ask for. And guess what he gets? He gets dumped. Do you know why he gets dumped? Because he's boring. Because he's the nice guy and she doesn't feel connected to him because he doesn't feed the part of her that needs the highs and the lows of the chaos. When was the last time you saw a woman give 1,000% to the man that is doing everything right? In fact, women will come online every single day and actually justify cheating on the good guy because she needed more in the relationship. And what she meant by that is that there wasn't excitement because the only type of excitement that fulfills her is toxicity. Do you want to know what happens to those good guys or those real men or those solid, wholehearted, don't lust after women, don't cheat, don't lie, don't steal. They just work their ass off. They give 1,000% every single day. They end up divorced with nothing. And guess what? Those are the men on the dating scene trying to make it work, only to continuously be used as a doormat. Women, 9 times out of 10, will pick the dude who's drinking, who's smoking, who's addicted to whatever, who's watching porn, who's paying for OnlyFans, who's out at bars every single night. She will chase him to the ends of the earth and then wonder where all the good men went. Well, the good men got shattered when you cheated on him. The good men got shattered when you wanted a divorce because you made more money and suddenly you thought you didn't need a man. That good guy that you emasculated every single day and made him feel less than and talk shit about him on the internet and labeled it couples humor. He came home every single day and still did all of the household chores and took care of your emotional labor and supported your Etsy shop and your side hustles and your, Instagram model abilities that you wanted to do so you could have some extra money and supported you through thick and thin. You want to know what that man got? He got served divorce papers. He got dumped for the guy with no car, no job, no ambition, and he got less time with his family. So next time you want to ask, where did all the good men go? The good men got destroyed the first time around, and they are no longer dating, putting up with it, or pursuing women. Okay, bye.
We do everything you said, and we still get nothing in return for being a good person.
Nice guys are getting friend-zoned for 3 main reasons. Number 1 is that they usually, not always, but they usually lack confidence. Now, the deeper subconscious root of this is that a long time ago, probably in childhood, they learned early on that in order to receive the love that they need to feel secure within themselves, they had to manage and hide parts of themselves. And so the part of themselves that has authentic wants, authentic needs, authentic desires kind of got squashed and pushed in the back of their nervous system. And on some level, they feel like they have to keep a front. They feel like they have to do all of these nice things just to get the love that they deserve. But what this screams subconsciously, it kind of like leaks through their body language, is it screams a lack of confidence. It screams a unworthiness that they hold inside of themselves. Number 2 is that nice guys tend to be very agreeable. They tend to be the type of people that would do anything for anyone, and that is not a bad quality. Okay, I want to make this very clear. Niceness is not the problem, it's the intention behind the niceness. And the intention behind the niceness is sometimes if I do all this nice stuff for you, then I expect it to be reciprocated in the form of you either loving me, liking me, validating me in some way. That at its core is just not masculine, because it's a needy type of behavior that a lot of women can just feel when we're around those type of people, and it reverses the polarity dynamic. It's not you being in your authentic, bold, strong, masculine frame. And number 3 is that nice guys tend to be up in their head. They tend to be thinking about, how am I being perceived? What can I do to be more likable? What can I do for this person? It's just that when you're in your head, you're not in your body, okay? And chemistry, sex energy, like attraction and yummy turn on, is built in the body. It's something that you have to be embodied to experience. So if you're in your head, so worried about being a good guy, but you're not in your body, the chemistry is just not going to be there. That attraction will get built, and you most likely will get put in the friend zone.
We lack confidence because we've been rejected hundreds of times. It gets exhausting. Attractive males who are rich don't get friend zone.
All the girls that are being 20 right now and absolute whores in the club, in 10 years are going to be 30, trying to settle down and realize that all the good guys are taken. They're going to complain that they were ran through their whole life, but while they were partying for the past 10 years, all the good girls got cuffed by the good guys. Now, when they look at all the men that are options, they're going to be competing with the now 20-year-old good girls and be stuck. Why? Because all the good guys are gone. You missed your chance being a fucking whore, bitch.
I gotta tell you, it was everything, down to the last minute details.
I watched a content creator on TikTok talk about how women should not date because there are no good men left. But the comment section was even worse, filled with men and women listing reasons they can't be in a relationship, tearing each other down instead of learning from their experiences. As I read through it all, it hit me. Most people are the reason they can't find a healthy relationship. Your mindset is everything. If you truly believe that no one out there can love unconditionally, provide, protect, stay faithful, or respect their partner, then how could you ever attract someone like that? You don't believe it. You don't believe they exist, so you can't attract that. If you're constantly putting out negativity into the universe, don't be surprised when that's all you receive in return. You attract what you expect. What is even sadder is how some people react when someone in a happy relationship tries to offer hope. Instead of listening, they attack. They insist you're lying to yourself, that no one could really be that good, simply because they haven't experienced that kind of love. But maybe that is just misery looking for company. The good news: people in strong, healthy relationships don't need outside validation. That is why many of us keep our love lives private. We know what we have is real, whether others believe it or not.
Yeah, and the same women that are complaining are the same women breaking the good man, so there are none left for anyone else.
Just a little PSA for all the fellas out there. You guys really are about to turn every female a lesbian. I mean, I'm at the point in my life where I'm really thinking about giving women a try. I mean, these men out here are just shit. They are just full of shit, pieces of shit, any kind of shit you can imagine. They are shit. And I'm done with them. So, any ladies that might be interested, hit me up, because I'm on the verge. I'm on the verge. These men have just pushed me over the edge. And I might be here for it, baby. I might be here for it. To be determined, but...
We are out here, but we sit in the corner being quiet because we are tired of being rejected.
I figured it out. I know why good guys finish last. I already have a video about nice guys and how they're boring, if you want to go check that out in my earlier videos. But I have an analogy, and I think this might be easy for some people to grasp. When it comes to good guys, let's just say you say to them, hey, let's build a cake. I'm gonna make the cake, but you buy the items. They show up with just flour. And you look at them and say, where's the eggs? Where's the butter? Where's the icing? They will be screaming at you like, I brought the flour. That's all we need, the flour. And you're like, but how are we gonna make the cake with just flour? And then they'll try to convince you and go on and on as to why flour is the only thing that's necessary for building the cake. That's exactly how they are in relationships. They just bring the fact that they are loyal and faithful and think that's going to be enough to sustain a healthy, long-lasting relationship. As we all know, that is the bare minimum requirement to enter a relationship. You have to have a lot more about you that makes people even want to choose you. What else can you bring to the table that makes me feel like, you know what, I can sit here and eat here and for a very long time?
Fellas, choose the women that choose you. Less stress. Simple.
Why do girls put guys
Fed up? It's sad to see this shit in this world, that a fucking guy gets turned down for being a nice guy and then wants to treat a woman right. That is fucking sad. It honestly is. Grow the fuck up.
Here's why no one wants to date nice guys. It's because being nice is not the same thing as being kind. When you're nice, your primary motivation is getting people to like you. So you say all the right things and you're not mean and you don't stir up any trouble. Whereas being kind is trying to make people's lives concretely better in the long term. In order to get anything done in this world, you have to be willing to ruffle some feathers. Telling people stuff they don't want to hear, being selfish with your time, making necessary sacrifices. And nice guys really struggle with doing this. How much people want you in their lives is always a function of how much value you bring to the table. The other more important thing is that when you're compulsively nice, there's this inability to disagree with people, especially people from whom you really want validation. This can be for small things, but also big things like lifestyle choices or what you want out of your future. And a lifetime of not being honest about what you really think and feel and just going along with things you're not really okay with builds up a lot of resentment. I said nice guys at the beginning, but women are just as much, if not more, like this. And if you want to have any hope of getting what you want out of life, or even just have people respect you, because over time people will tell that you never stand up for what you really believe in, it's a tendency you absolutely have to overcome.
We get called a simp for picking up a friend who isn't single an hour away because her car broke down. Now we never help again, and now we're the bad guy who let friends down. Make it make sense.
The opposite of a nice guy is not a bad guy. Fellas, too many of you out here are overcorrecting for being a nice guy by being a total douchebag, thinking that's gonna get you the woman you want. Now, I'll be honest, you being a douche will definitely get you more women than you being a nice guy. The question is, what kind of quality of women are you going for? And no, I am not saying that some women are more valuable than other women, okay? All human beings have inherent value. When I say quality, I mean someone that you want to take home and introduce to mom. A woman who takes care of herself, mind, body, and soul. You try to play your little douchebag games on that girl, it ain't gonna work.
It doesn't matter because high-value women are so rare nowadays.
Guys, do you ever meet somebody and you're just like looking at them and it's like, I would ruin you. I would absolutely ruin you. Like, you are so pure. And I don't say this about men, okay? But this guy that I was talking to, it's like, I'm so sorry, but I don't even want to put you through that. Like, I don't even want to put you through my literally insaneness. Like, ask my ex. Like, he still deals with it to this day. And it's like, I can't put somebody else through that. I can't. And I think that's me being a good person, because I realize that, like, he's too good. He's too good. He is too good. I know nice guys finish last, but this guy, I really think I would ruin his life. So yeah. Anyway, anyone else feel that way when you meet somebody and it's like, you're just too pure for me? You are. And I love that for you, but like, I can't do that to you. Okay, bye.
I'm not one to usually air out dirty laundry, but I'm hurting, so fuck it. I'm getting real sick of this shit. Dude, being a good guy doesn't mean shit anymore. Really fucking doesn't. I literally was in this relationship, I won't say names. I was in a relationship and I literally would do everything in my power for this person. I would visit them as much as I could, ask to hang out all the time. I would always go to them. I brought them flowers. I opened the door for them, did all that like good gentlemanly shit. Just to find out that after things getting rough in our relationship, we decided that we weren't going to be together anymore, but we were still trying to work on things. But I was also being ignored half the fucking time. And Yeah, so eventually I just kind of stopped trusting this person after all the fucking lying, all the bullshitting, but I still love them, and I still love them right now, even after all this crazy shit. I still love them. I don't want to, and I don't want shit to do with them ever the fuck again. But this person had a kid, and we got to hang out, and I love this kid, and I fell in love with this kid, and this kid really liked me, and it sucks, is because now it feels like I have two sons in my heart, the one I had before I met this person, and then the one that isn't even biologically mine. Love the kid to the ends of this world. And the problem with this fucking person is that they have no accountability for the shit that they do wrong in their fucking lives. So they always pointed at me and blamed me for everything and treated me like I was a crazy person. Not only 2 days ago was this person on the fucking phone with me telling me, I want us to be boyfriend and girlfriend. I love you. And just to find out, I knew some shit was up. That she was talking to someone else this whole fucking time. Talking to someone else this whole fucking time. And you want to know what's crazy? We share the same first name. That's not a crazy red flag, is it? That's not clearly issues, is it? And then I'm doing the right thing. And I'm sorry, like, that may not come across as the right thing, but if I know someone's being cheated on and I'm also being cheated on, I'm going to reach out to that person and let them know, hey, this person is fucking us both over. You might want to know. You can choose to trust her. You can choose to trust a stranger. Call is yours, my guy. I'm just going to be nice and let you know what the fuck is going on. That we're both being taken for a ride. And you want to know what I get for that? I call my ex-partner out on the bullshit because I knew they were lying to me the whole time. I'm not talking to someone else. Nope. Called him out and said, I knew you were. And we share the same first name. That's pretty fucked up. I get called crazy. I get called all these fun things. And I was told that I ruined something that made her happy. That's what I get told. I get told that I ruined something good for her. This is why there aren't a lot of good guys anymore. Because shit like this fucking breaks you. And you want to know what the crazy thing is? Yeah, I don't want to talk to another fucking person for the rest of my life. I'm dead serious. This shit, I'm tired of this shit. I really fucking am. And if you're watching this, you're a piece of shit. And I hope someday you wake the fuck up. For you do this to a bunch of other good dudes, which you probably have already done to a bunch of good dudes. Good luck fucking sleeping at night.
Welcome to the club. That pretty much sums up dating now. Waste of time and energy.
This is exactly what's happening at bars and clubs because men are no longer falling for it. They are no longer just throwing their money out at women that do not take them seriously. They are no longer willing to waste their time, effort, and resources. But because of this, women are out here trying to give men a bad rap. Like they're saying, what's wrong with men these days? They used to go to war. Now they just want to be treated like a woman at a bar. But that is just not the case because men will absolutely put in just as much effort as they always have into pursuing you. But it takes one thing, and that one thing is that he has to know that you are taking him seriously. Because one of the number one resources to a man is his time, and he doesn't want you to waste it. And even if it's a short-term thing, like he just doesn't want to leave that relationship and have a messed up head and a messed up heart. Because that man just wants a future with somebody that he can really fall in love with and grow old with. Which is why he already knows with like 95% certainty that him paying for your drink at the bar is not going to bring him closer to that.
Why even bother? They chose the bear, right? Thanks for watching Manhood. If you want access to exclusive episodes and want to support the channel, hit that join button and become a member. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if it hit home. Drop your stories and thoughts in the comments. We read everyone. See you tomorrow.